Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Bonkekook here, aka the Lonely Achievement God. And I'm coming at you today with two more achievements from MLB The Show 21. We are going to be covering the Grand Opening achievement, which is for opening your first player card pack, and the That Looks Classy achievement, which is for equipping any bat skin onto your Road to the Show or Diamond Dynasty players. So, I've had some issues with the servers working, so once I was able to get in here, I immediately started the recording. You have to start Diamond Dynasty and go through this code of conduct that you say you accept. Once we do, I'm going to back out. Normally, it will bring you to this screen where you can choose whatever color combination and name you want. If you are planning to do anything with this beyond the achievement, then make sure that you do it now. I don't know how much of this can be changed later on, but I do know that I had a bugger of a time trying to delete my Diamond Dynasty, so I'm not sure if it's entirely possible. So whatever you pick now may be permanent, and so make sure that whatever you do, if you are planning to do more with the Diamond Dynasty, feel free to customize your options here. I am not going to do so. Press Start, or View, or Menu. I think it's Menu. And it'll bring you into Diamond Dynasty. Before we continue, I'm going to exit out because I want to show you the settings you should have. So go to your settings, go to Gameplay. You should have Beginner for pitching and batting and base running, and casual for your gameplay style. You may have to confirm that when you exit. And when we go to our sliders here, this is what we're going to want to do. Get your dynamic difficulty all the way down, and all of the human options all the way up, except for foul frequency. Turn that all the way down. You're just going to be following what I do here. Same thing as the opposite. For the computer, everything down except for foul frequency. Leave the starter staminas and reliever staminas the way they are. We're going to go down and drop control, consistency, frequency, manager hook, and pickoffs. Pitch speed is entirely up to you. I prefer having it super fast, but you might want to have slower pitches. Feel free to mess around and come back and change that if you don't like what I did. And we're going to turn off all the errors and turn up run speed, reaction, arm strength, speed, steal ability, frequency, and then turn down the wind, the injury frequency, and the trade frequency, and then hit OK. Now go ahead and return back to Diamond Dynasty or start it up. You will have the code of contact thing, and then choose your team info again. If you are planning to do anything long term, feel free to customize that the way you want. I'm not sure how customizable it is once you create it. But once you get in, you're going to be doing a lot of tutorials. This should only take 5 to 10 minutes overall. You're just going to have to hit A and to hit next and go through all of the tutorial for all this. If you want to learn it, feel free to, but we're just going to skip ahead. So we're going to have a moment here. It's going to pop us in. It's bases loaded, bottom of the ninth, 0 outs. We are up to bat. All we have to do is get a run in. So all you're going to be doing is trying to get a hit.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move
just missed it, sadly.
And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart.
So we got another shot here.
Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Gardner has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And
sadly, we have to wait.
It as the winning run has to hold
if you are jumping into this mode right off the bat, you're going to see a lot of tutorials about base running and hitting and all of that. You can skip all of them. Unless you're interested in learning more about the game, then feel free to read them. I'm not going to be showing them off screen. I've been playing this series for 15 to 20 years now, so I have a pretty good idea of what the game is about. But feel free to learn them if you want.
Now here's a fly ball.
And there we go. We have finished our tutorial by scoring a run.
And that ball
You don't have to hit a home run.
Santa Maria, game over.
You only need to get one run in there to win, so just try to make good contact, and the tutorial will finish itself. Once you successfully complete the tutorial, you will be allowed to exit the postgame. If you don't, I think you have to retry until you pass this, so you'll just have to give it another shot. Once you do complete it, go ahead and exit out. You will get XP and stubs, which we will be using later on, but for now, we're not important. Again, just press A to skip the notes unless you want to learn about them. It's going to teach you how to handle all of this. Go through your card inventory, buy and sell cards, trade, etc. For the point of the achievement, we are not worried about any of that. If you want to, again, if you want to learn about it, feel free, but I'm not going to be covering it in my videos. Now we got a couple of cards, so we are going to update our shortstop, or I believe. And Brian Roberts is the card we got. I believe that is consistently the card you get. And we're going to replace our starting shortstop with Brian Roberts, and that is another tutorial down. We will come back in, and we have a scenario here, and again, this one can be failed. This one's a little bit tougher, but not much. You just have a lead in the 9th inning, and you have to get 3 outs without giving up the lead. So, but your pitcher is not great. So make sure that you are following the pitch recommendation and location recommendation. So you'll see in the right side of the batter there, there's the A button is blinking for the four-seam fastball. And if you go down to hit the right trigger, you'll notice that the baseball glove shows up. And so what we need to do is make sure that we are picking the A pitch and then aiming it where the glove was. And that's what you're going to be doing.
Nothing pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
I would say 80 to 90% of the time this is going to work out well for you, even if your pitcher is not very good, which is the case with the pitcher we have. So we have a changeup, and it was over in the bottom left here, so we're going to throw our changeup.
Here's the first pitch.
As you can see,
right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
It's way off the plate.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Scooped up on to first in time, and the Yankees are
so
down
just
to their
do
final out now.
Whatever you have to do to get your 3 outs.
Next for New York, Gio Urshela. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
That's
Perhaps a
ball 2.
little low there. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
The count now at 2-1.
He just killed his teammates.
Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, our pitcher is not very good, and the pitcher you have is not very good. So
to go along with that good heater.
Last chance for the Yankees.
I think next time I'm
fouled away.
going to turn off the announcers.
Off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off.
As you can
ball
see,
4.
my
So now the
location
potential
is
time
nowhere
run here
near
is
where
good
I'm
late in the
aiming
game.
because
First
our
delivery
pitcher
to him.
is terrible.
Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
So we finished the game. We're going to go to exit post game and confirm exit. And once you get back in, you will be rewarded with a ton of experience and stubs. Once again, we're not worried about it quite yet. But now that we're back to the menu, we can get our Open a Pack achievement. So you're going to go over to your packs. The game does all of this automatically once you start it. So go ahead and open your pack. You will get the achievement right away before you even see what card you got. And you can add it to your rotation. Once again, we're not going to be doing anything with our rotation long term, so it doesn't really matter. Once you have him in your rotation, you can back out. The game will give you a few more tutorials, so hit A and next to scroll ahead. Do not hit A here. Press the B button and back out. Once you are back at this menu, hit the View button, I believe it's called, or the back button. Select whichever one you want to call it. We're going to go into our collection here and go to My Inventory. Once you do that, go to My Equipment and Perks. Select Equipment. Scroll over to the Hot Dog Bat Skin. Press A and View in Market. As you can see, you can purchase it now for 2,420 stubs. This is kind of random. I don't know exactly how the marketplace values these items, but you can do this with any of the bats that have the bat skin underneath their name. So as you can see on the right there, the bat is listed with popcorn, and then it says bat skin underneath. The bat skins typically have the MLB The Show 21 logo above them. So if there's one that's cheaper, if you got less stubs, etc., just make sure you can find one of the bat skins that you can purchase and afford. Go ahead, view it in the market, press A on it here, and go to Buy Sell Options. And then go to Buy in the upper left-hand corner. You can then say Buy Now at 2,030 stubs to purchase it. And we're now going to back all the way out. And once you get back to the menu, hit the Select View Back button again to go to your ball player and hit Loadout. Got a few tutorial messages if you haven't been in here. You can press B to skip everything though. When you get back to this menu, hit down a couple of times here, and at the bottom you will find the bat. Hit A on that and you will find your popcorn bat skin. Press A on that and the achievement will unlock, and those are your two That Looks Classy and Grand Opening achievements. Ladies and gentlemen, if you need or have any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know. If not, I will see you guys next time.